Hi everyone, this video is regarding how to create and format tables in Microsoft Word. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is the overview of the table. So as you know that this is called the columns and these are the rows in the tables. So mostly why we create the table is sometimes we are comparing the data. So we need to create a table, and even sometime you can create it to creating a invoice for your company, or inventory sheet for any purpose. So you can create a table for that reason also. So these are the attributes of the table. So we call it cell, and the header row, and the row labels, borders, and the grid line. So actually, I'm taking you to the next slide so you will have a better look. So cell is mostly is the intersection of the column and the row. It makes it cell. So this is called the cell, and on the top is here. This is called the header row, and you see these are the rows. So we call it row labels, and this solid lines we call it borders, and this dotted lines we call it grid lines. So this is these are the attributes of the cell. So let's move on to the word screen so you will have a better idea. So this is the table I just created, and you can see that these are the headings I put it, and I just select the four columns and some number of three rows over here. So how I did that, I just go to the insert tab, and the tables are just right here. When you click table, you can see that there are few options that you can create a table. Number one is insert table. What the insert table can do it for you, you select the number of tables and the rows for you, and it can do the job for you. Why it's showing the table is coming over here? Because my cursor is right here. So for instance, if I put my cursor here and then I go here on the table, and I said I want to three column and the three rows, so it can do the job for me. So which makes your life pretty easy. So I'm showing you another way how you can do it. So go to the table, and then this is the insert table right here. When you click this, you will see number of columns and the number of rows. So for instance, I want four columns and three rows for my table. So I just press OK, and then it can do the job for you. So this is the way to insert the table into your file. So now the point is how you're going to enter the data which is already there for you. So you always have to use the tab button on the keyboard. So for instance, I said item number here, and then you have to press tab to go to the next column, and then I said quantity. So I press quantity, and then I'm pressing tab to go to the next column. So and then tab again to go to the next one. So when you are using the tab, so it makes it much easier that you can going forward and coming back to your cell with the tab when you're using the tab button on your keyboard. So that's how you can use it. So this is just a demonstration. So I can just for now I can delete this table because I have already created one over here, and this is the another text below here. So that's how we can use the different option to insert the table. So I just has shown it to you, these three two ways that you can do it. And the draw table is also another way, that when you click draw table, it makes your cursor as a pencil or a pen, and then you can draw a table. So it just something like this, that you can just create a columns the way you want it. But you have to be very particular for this. If you are using the pen, sometimes it's not easy to create the table according to your desire. So the other ways which I have told you, those are the better way to do it. So the draw table, the pen is not really recommended. So it's better, it's better not to try this. So but we have there are few ways that you can still do it. Okay, so we are talking about how to create a table in a multiple ways. So I have already showed to you that you have create a table with the table menu and the insert table and the draw table. So now we have furthermore that you can use it, which is from the quick table and the Excel worksheet. So let's move on to the Word, and then have a look that how we can create an Excel sheet. So this is one of the example for that, but it's I can show it to you how I have done this. So when I'm here, I was on the Excel here, and then tables, and then when I press this Excel worksheet, it just bring a Excel worksheet for me. So just like this, so it's here. So when you're working with this, it's just creating this all cell for you, and then you can do it. So for you can use this when you have a large amount of data, and then you want to add up. So you can use just a simple formula to um, just you have a simple uh, you know uh, you can use the formula to add it up. Or so here I'm using it d d2 plus d 3. So this is a very simple formula. There is nothing, I'm just adding up these two columns because I'm talking about this Excel sheet. So I'm trying to tell you that even for if sometime it's a long data, you don't have to do it manually. Just because you're on the Excel sheet, Word is offering this feature, so you can get benefit out of it. So just you can press type these two columns, and then you can get a total amount with this. So this is the whole purpose, that you can use the Excel sheet. And then when you have done with this sheet, you can just click outside, and then it can be a normal table for you. So that's how it works. And then we have the last one, which is the quick table. So when the quick table has already built-in tables for you, so you can just select it according to your need. So we have calendars, calendar 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever calendar you like it. And then we have a double table, matrix, and a tabular one. So for instance, I want this one, tabular one. So I just click this, and it just brought up all the table, the built-in one for me. So right here. So this is all about that. And one more thing is about when we have a data already ready, and then you want to turn your text into the table. So what you have to do is, you always have to enter the commas after each. When you have written the column, you have to put a commas after that. So you can see that after all the data, I have written here, and then I put the commas to make it separate. So that's how I created all my data. And then when I select this, you will notice that when I click this option, convert text into the table. It was gray before, but you can see that the color has changed, so we can use it. So when I click this, what it can do is, it is just asking that how many number of columns you want and the rows. So it says 4 columns, which is fine, and the 3 rows. And then this is the important button, separated text at commas. So I select this, and then I'm going to press OK. And then you can see that it has created a table for me. So which is pretty fastest way that you can create it. And this is a very nice features from the Word that make your work faster. So this is all about that. This is one of the screenshot. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.